Still away.
All right, all right.
Still away. Home to Jesus.
All right, all right.
Still away.
Say that, say that.
Oh, still away. I got long to stay here. Everybody ought to steal away. Steal away. Oh, steal away. Steal away. Still away home to Jesus. Oh Lord, still away. Oh, just still away. 'Cause I ain't got long to stay. And then she would say, my Lord, he called me. He called me by the number. Trumpet sound way down in my soul. You know I ain't got long to stay. Everybody all still
Say that, say that.
oh, still away. Still away. Still away home to Jesus. Still away.
Sisters in Christ, yet again God has afforded us another opportunity that we might be able to come out tonight and hear what thus saith the Lord.
Right.
And God has prepared a message for us tonight. It's coming from the book of the Revelation. From the book of the Revelation. Revelation chapter 4.
All right.
And I want to warn you in advance, this message that God has prepared for us tonight ought to prepare us for a whole bunch of nights. It ought to prepare us for the nights of our future.
All right.
It ought to prepare us for the days of our future. It ought to prepare us for the future of the rest of our eternal life.
All right.
Those of you who have found it, Revelation chapter 4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read verse 1, and then I'm going to turn to verse 8 through 11. Revelation chapter 4, verse 1, and then Revelation chapter 4, verse 8 through 11. If you have it, this is how it reads. He said, then as I looked, I saw a door standing open in heaven.
All right.
And the same voice I had heard before spoke to me with the sound of a mighty trumpet blast. The voice said, come up here, and I will show you what must happen after these things. Revelation chapter 4, verse 8. Each of these living beings had 6 wings, and their wings were covered with eyes, the inside and out. Day after day and night after night, they kept on saying, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, the one who always was, the one who is, and the one who's still to come. Whenever the living beings give glory and honor and thanks to the one sitting on the throne, the one who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down and worship the one who lives forever and ever. And they lay their crowns before the throne and say, You are worthy, O Lord, our God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created everything, and it is for your pleasure that they exist and were created. Right. I'm asking that you would pray for me as I speak to you from this thought. A peek into heaven, a chance to worship.
All right.
A peek into heaven, a chance to worship.
All right.
This weekend, I had the honor of going to a garage sale. And man, this is one of the better garage sales that I have been to in a long time. And this fella had a whole bunch of nice stuff. But not only did he have a whole bunch of nice stuff, his wife was virtually giving it away. She was simply ready to move on. She wasn't trying to get a lot of money for it. I mean, nice stuff. And man, I bought a lot of stuff, and I was excited about everything I had, and I kept admiring how nice the stuff was that I was able to purchase. And then when I got ready to leave, I had bought a lot of nice stuff. There was a briefcase sitting over there, but the briefcase had a combination lock on it. All right. And so the lady, she came to me and she said, you know, you done bought a lot of stuff. She said, there's probably some nice stuff in here because my husband, he made a lot of money, and when he spent his money, he spent it on the best stuff. She said, I don't know what's in that briefcase. She said, but if you are willing to take a chance, she said, I'm willing to take one with you. She said, if you give me $5 sight unseen for everything in that briefcase, I'm willing to give it to you even if it's $1 million. And she started laughing. So because of all that nice stuff that I had already purchased, I just was willing to take a chance that what was in that briefcase was going to be worth $5. So I reached in my pocket and I took $5 out and I gave it to the lady. I loaded up my truck and I left. But something happened, y'all, as I was driving down the street. I kept thinking about what was in that briefcase. And you know why I was excited? I kept looking at the stuff that I had already bought. It was good stuff. It was expensive stuff. And because of the stuff being good and so expensive, anticipation got the best of me.
All right.
I got on the internet because I didn't want to tear the briefcase up. I wanted to learn how to open that combination. And man, I read what was on the internet and I tried it and I just couldn't get in. And boy, anticipation, it was all over me by this time. So y'all, I pulled my truck over. I went out in my toolbox. I don't know how you know, brother, but that's exactly what I did. I reached in there and I got a screwdriver. I went over to that briefcase. But before I broke that lock, I put it on the edge of the corner and I pried it open just a little bit. And y'all know what I did? When I pried it open just a little bit, I was able to peek inside. Oh, y'all, when I pried it open a little bit and I got to peek inside, man, pliers in there. I said, whoa, boy, it's going to be some good stuff in there. And I pried it open a little bit more, and then I seen a $400 amp meter in there. I said, oh boy, it's going to be some good stuff in there. And I went to the other side, and I pried it open just a little bit, and I seen boxes of tubes. This briefcase was about this big and about this big, and I seen all that nice stuff in there. Y'all know what happened? I just couldn't eat no more. I took that screwdriver and I went to that combination lock, and before I knowed anything, I had broke that lock over, and what I saw on the inside of that briefcase, it caused me to worship, y'all. It caused me to have laughter. It caused me to have joy, and all that came because of what was on the east, in the inside of that box. And so here I am, as I thought about what had transpired before I got all excited, it all became just because of a peep. Because I had a tool that allowed me to take a glimpse on the inside. In our text tonight, God is about to give us a peek into heaven. I don't know what y'all think about heaven. I don't know what y'all know about heaven. But what I believe, if we would just get a peek into heaven, I think something that we're going to see in heaven ought to cause us to worship. I think something that God is willing to show us in heaven ought to give us a reason to give God praise, to give God glory, to give God honor. And I know God loves us because He gave a peek to us through the Apostle John. John said he was on the Isle of Patmos because of the word of God and the testimony about Jesus Christ. And something made with a loud voice called out to him and said, John, come up here. And so here John is, he's on the Isle of Patmos. He's being persecuted because of God and because of the testimony of Jesus Christ. But God wants to encourage him. God wants to give him hope. God wants to let him know that I am God and I'm still in control. Now, if you know God is God, and if you know God is still sitting on the throne, that ought to be a reason for us to worship.
Amen.
We got a reason tonight to worship. The book of Revelation is a book that's going to reveal the full identity of Jesus Christ. Yes, Jesus is the one who came down from heaven. Jesus is the one who died on the cross. Jesus is the one who rose from the dead. Jesus is the one who saved us from our sins. Jesus is the one who came to earth as the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world. But in our text tonight, this Jesus ain't through yet. This Jesus, the same one who came from heaven, he's going to come again. But this time, he ain't going to come as no lamb. He's going to come as a lion. And everything that this Jesus began to do back over in the Old Testament, everything this Jesus did when he came down from heaven, everything this Jesus did when he put on human flesh, everything this Jesus did when he walked this earth for 33 years, everything this Jesus did when he hung on the cross. Everything this Jesus did when he got up from the grave, y'all know what? He was just beginning then. This Jesus is now up in heaven. He's at the right hand of God giving intercession on our behalf. This Jesus is ready to finish what he began. When John was able to look in heaven, he's going to see the exalted Christ. he's going to see the one who's going to bring an end to Satan and his reign. He's going to see the one who is not only going to see an end to Satan's reign, but he's going to defeat sin forever. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it ought to give us a reason to worship. Don't give us a reason to worship. In our text in John, in the Gospel of the Revelation, chapter 4, this is what 4 and verse 1 said. Then, as I looked, I saw a door standing open in heaven, and the same voice I had heard before spoke to me with the sound of a mighty trumpet blast. The voice said, "Come up here, and I will show you what must happen after these things." See, this ain't the first revelation that John has received. John had received an earlier revelation, and the earlier revelation that John had received was a revelation about the condition of the church. Y'all know the condition of the church. The condition of the church is spelled out in chapter 2 and chapter 3. And what John was able to see, and God told him to write some stuff down, he saw the condition of the 7 churches. Now y'all know the 7 churches wasn't in good condition. Some of them was in pretty bad condition. And so the first thing that God revealed to John was the things that are. And so, how are the things? The things in those 7 churches were pretty bad. When I look at the church of Ephesus in chapter 2, they were working hard, but they forsook their first love. When I look at the church of Smyrna in chapter 2, they were suffering persecution, but God told them, don't fear, but be faithful. When I look at the condition of the church, I see the church of Pergamum. They were true to the faith, but they were a compromising church. God was showing John a vision of things the way they were at the present time, and he wants the church to know, if you want to be able to worship, if you want a condition to worship, you're going to have to fix some things, and not just point some things out to me tonight. One of the reasons that we are not worshiping is because of the condition that we're in. Y'all don't mind if I walk this thing a little bit. Some of us are habitual liars. You can't worship in that state of mind. Some of us are shacking. Some of us are doing all kinds of things that do not bring glory to God. And so what God wants us to know, some of us have lost our first love. Some of us just don't love Jesus the way we used to. Some of us not only don't love Jesus the way we used to, some of us are not faithful to God. Some of us don't come to church like we used to. Some of us don't come to church like we ought. Some of us don't read the Word of God like we supposed to. Some of us don't know the Word of God like we ought. Some of us have been in the church 20 and 30 years, but we don't know God. That's a powerful testimony, church. That's a powerful testimony about the state of the conditions of things the way they are right now. But here God is. He's going to lay out to John the condition of the church in the first revelation that he reveals to him. But what I got excited about when I was looking at the Revelations chapter 4 is what God revealed to John after he revealed to him the condition of the church. See, some of the things that the Apostle John was allowed to see when he peeked into heaven. You know how God is because of how much God loves us, and because of how the promise that God has made to us, and because of what God knows all about us. He knows the state of our present condition. He knows some of us are faithful. He knows some of us are slothful. He knows some of us are sad. He knows some of us are drunk. But it's because of our present state and how much God loves us. He wants to know. He wants us to know that everything is going to be all right. Now, y'all know when we was kids, when we were little boys and little girls, mommy and daddy used to tell us when we walk out that door to always do what? Make sure y'all close that door behind them. But can't y'all see what God has done in chapter 4 of the book of Revelation? He purposely left the door open. Now when you leave the door open on purpose, that means you want to give somebody or something access to what's on the inside. I'm excited, y'all, about my God. I'm excited about Jesus Christ because here Jesus is. See, I can back up just a little bit. When I go back to the gospel and I see Jesus when Mary and them went to the tomb and he wasn't there. Yeah. Do y'all know what Peter said after a few days? Y'all, I'm going fishing. Jesus is not on the scene anymore. His confidence was waning. This Jesus that has proclaimed all those big things, this Jesus who has performed all these miracles, he's not on the scene anymore. My confidence, my assurance is starting to bleed down just a little bit. So you know what Jesus did? Jesus started a ministry of appearance. He just started showing up. He started showing up on the road to a man. He started talking with him. He started walking with him. He showed up while they was on the inside of the room praying. He showed up while they was on the boat fishing. Jesus just started showing up. That's what I love about Jesus. He'll just start showing up in your life. I don't know what you're going through, but has Jesus showed up? He's a good God like that. He will show up to give us confidence. He will show up to give us everything that we need. He will show up to allow us to know that he is God. So in our text, John gets a call from God, and when he looks up, when God takes him up, he sees that God has left a door open. And so I'm excited because of what John was able to see when he peeked in that open door. If you look at chapter 4 verse 2, what he saw somebody is sitting on the throne. So John was able to look in the throne room of heaven and he saw somebody sitting on the throne. Can I tell you, it was Jesus. And he's still sitting on his throne. That'll be encouraging to us. This same Jesus who died, this same Jesus who kept showing up, this same Jesus who went up. We know where he at, y'all. He's in heaven. He's on the throne. He's sitting high and he's looking low. We ought to be excited about that. If we know that Jesus is still Lord, if we know that Jesus is still in charge, that ought to give us a reason to worship. We got something that we can hold on to. We got somebody who we can depend on. Jesus left the door open in heaven. He allowed John to peek in that he might be able to see and that he might be able to tell us everything is going to be all right. I'm excited tonight, y'all. I know because of that open door that everything is going to be all right. But not only did he see the one who was still sitting on the throne, he also saw in verse 4, he saw 24 thrones surrounding the throne, and he saw 24 elders sitting on them. See, do y'all see how faithful God is? Those Old Testament saints, they're with Jesus now, and they represent those who love God and who follow God. 12 of them represent the 12 tribes of Israel, and 12 of them represent the 12 apostles. But what we ought to see in that is that God has set up an hierarchy, and what I mean by hierarchy, he's acknowledging those ones who established the things that they established with him in the Old Testament through the promises of Abraham and those sons of Joseph, of Jacob rather. And so here they are listed, they are sitting on thrones and they're worshiping God. But not only are the 12 tribes worshiping, you also see that the elders are worshiping also. Now, what that, and who they represent are the apostles. And so, as I look at that, why I get excited about that? Here God is, He left the door open, and what we need to see that those who have been faithful to God, those who have been leading in God's program, in His Old Testament program, in His New Testament program, they are right there with God, and they're around the throne, and they're doing what each and every one of us have been called to do. They're worshiping God. They're giving glory and honor and power and knowledge and all things to God. And God is allowing us to see that. Because we know absence of the body is what? To be present with the Lord. We have a reason, y'all, to worship. Because just like the 24 elders, just like the 4 living creatures, they are all before the throne of God. And they are worshiping. They're worshiping God. So the question that I have to ask is, what is worship? What is worship? Worship is expressing reverence and adoration to God. It is letting God know from the bottom of your heart that you are attached to His heart, and it's because of God's heart that we exist. Y'all understand what I'm saying about it? It was because of God's love for us that He created us. Amen. It was because of God's love for us when we fell in the garden. He put some cherubim in front of the garden, and they were swinging them swords each and every way to keep us out. All of that was because He loved us. Because God knew as long as we were on the outside that we would stay away from that other tree. See, that other tree would have doomed us forever. So here God is, He's given us a chance to worship. He's given us a chance to acknowledge Him. He's given us a chance to show we love Him. He's given us a chance to see that I am God. And I can come no short of my word. And if you would just trust God, if you would just believe God, if you would just look up, just like what's David's son named Solomon, if you would just look up like Solomon gave for us to look when he dedicated the temple. Every time Israel sinned, he just prayed and asked God, you remember if they would just look to the temple. God, would you bless them if they would just pray to the temple. God, would you just be with them if they would just turn to the temple. That's love, y'all. When God will look out for you even when you sin. That's love, y'all. When no matter what state you're in, if you would just turn to God. This is what Solomon was trying to get us to see. He's faithful, y'all. We can depend on God. All this God wants us to see. God wants to bring back to our remembrance, and He did it just by leaving a door open in heaven. Well, as I move on and I get to Revelation chapter 4, beginning with verse 8, there's some stuff that's going on in heaven around the throne. Look at what verse 8 says. Each of these living beings has 6 wings, and their wings were covered with eyes inside and out.